It's 60 minutes. It's at boil.
Okay. 60 boil at 460.
Yeah. The hops are they go in right at boil. Yeah.
Okay, right at boil. Good. Yeah.
And this one has at 10 minutes they add some water.
Okay. So we had some just setup brews running before just to get some hot water in a few different places, get the hot liquor tank started. To reset a currently running brew, if you were just doing it to, like, we were doing it just to get liquid in the hot liquor tank warm. To reset, you always on this menu hold for 2 seconds and it'll take you out, it'll go back. So that's your back button. Clicking will take you forward. When you're think of this menu as stages in the brew. This is the beginning. This is when you're filling something. This is when you're mashing. This is when you're sparging. So it's going from vessel to vessel, left to right. This is when you're boiling, and that's when you're chilling. So left to right with the menus. So you always want to start out at the beginning. If something's already running, I like to go into the main menu and then scroll all the way to the bottom and just do a reset all. That'll turn everything off. Now we're totally off everywhere. So if you look at the valve profiles, we should be on the BrewTroller app. We should be off kettle. It can be set to on. That's not a problem. But pretty much everything it should be off. So what we're going to do is we have some hot liquid in all of these. We just finishing up a cleaning cycle before last time. We want to make sure that the coils are clean. That's where, if you think about the brewing system, like the places where that will hold old beer from a previous run, if it wasn't cleaned well, then are two places. It'll be the coil inside of here. You want to get a picture of that. The coil inside of there will have beer in it, and the cooling coil down here will typically have beer in it. So you can clean those. Just if you have hot water in here, in these two things, you can clean those by turning on mash heat. So mash heat means that it pushes beer through this coil in here to pick up heat from in here and then dumps it back in. So just turn on mash heat once there's some hot liquid in here. And then, so you'll see this one start to circulate right away. Water will come out this tube. Oh, make sure the valve is open. Water will come out this tube. And now it's running liquid through that coil in there, and we're gonna just let that run for a minute because we had a little bit of discolored water in there. We want to make sure that the beer doesn't get any of that. And then over here on the kettle, you can turn on a couple of things. Boil recirculation is pretty no-brainer. So I'll turn on boil recirculation. They can run at the same time. I'm just going to let these run for a few minutes and really get this thing sanitized and clean. And then here in a second, I'll show you how to drain it.
Cool.